welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Stacy. If you're new here, hi, hello, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. And of course, if you're returning bestie, what's popping, girl? Thank you so much for rocking with your girl. Thank you for supporting me. I really do appreciate you guys, and a very happy holidays to you and your family. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, give this video a nice big thumbs up, and interact with me in the comment section, guys. So today we will be doing a sip and talk about it. We have not filmed one of these for a long time, and honestly, it's one of my most favorite videos to record here on my channel, but for some reason we haven't been doing them a lot. But anyways, guys, today's topic of discussion is how to embrace your lonely season. We all go through them. It is kind of taboo. People don't like to talk about it, but I want to put a different perspective and a different spin on it to show how these can actually be very necessary and how we can embrace them. So if you would like to have this discussion with us, please stick around. Okay, guys, so let's get right into it. No time to waste. So guys, whether you're lonely by choice or by default, maybe you had a falling out with a family member, a friend, or maybe a romantic relationship, I just want you to know that it's not the end of the world. Oftentimes when we go through dark periods or lonely season, whatever you want to call it, it feels like it's the end of the world. It feels like we have no hope. It feels like we can go nowhere. It feels like, oh my God, why do we go through this? And what's going on? What did I do, God? We ask ourselves all these questions. And social media does not make it easy for us, because when we go on social media, it's like there's couple goals, there's bestie goal, people turning up, and it seems as though that you're on the outside looking in. It really does not help. So one advice I want to give to you guys is, when you're in your lonely season, try to limit your use of social media, because honestly, all it does is push you in a deeper and deeper hole. But I also want to let you guys know and remind you that people don't usually shed light on their lonely season, their down season, the process that they're going through, their period of hardship. People you never see somebody masquerading or showing off, oh my God, I'm going through this, unless, I'm so sorry about that, I actually recording on my phone and a call was just coming in. It's okay, it won't happen again. I put it on flight mode. Anyways, guys, as I was saying, you will never see anyone advertising when they're going through their period of their drought season, their lonely season, or just a hard process, right? We tend to highlight when we're happy, when we're joyous, when we have things to celebrate, and we show that to the world. And a lot of times we can be going through our lonely season and we look at that and we make a very unfair comparison and push ourselves in a darker period. But guys, again, lonely season is necessary for life, and it's also necessary for your growth. Honestly, for me, I'm speaking from experience. As I said, we all go through it. For me, I know that sometimes my life gets so busy that I actually crave lonely season, because I got to a point where I understand myself so much now, and I know myself so much that I know that when I'm with a crowd, or when my life is just too busy, I can't focus as I would like. I'm not as productive in terms of like being creative, doing things that I want to do. So I actually crave my lonely season, because that is a time when I get to actually stop, reset, assess everything that's around me, and basically refuel to get back on track. So guys, that's point number one. Down seasons, lonely seasons is necessary, not only for for you to grow and to develop, but also for God to get you alone. Because a lot of times when we're having fun, when things are going our way, God can't get our attention. He actually has to get us alone to speak to us. And you also have to be careful, because in your lonely season, not only is God there, but the devil is also there. He's telling you things like, oh, look at your life compared to them over there. They're having fun and you're here alone. You're no good. It's the end. And this is actually when thoughts of suicide and stuff like that come about. And then we also have God on the other side trying to download things into you. Maybe he wants you to reflect on something. Maybe there's something that God wants to birth out of you. He actually want to get you alone, to talk to you, to speak to you, and he knows that he can only do this when you are alone. So guys, I do have a few tips. I actually have 4 tips on how to cope with your lonely season, your down season, and how to look at it as a positive rather than a negative. So the first thing I want to say is, guys, think about what you want in your lonely season when you're all alone and there's nobody there with you. Think about what you want. Get to know yourself. Get to know what makes you happy, what makes Stacy happy, what makes me happy, what I like, what I don't like. Get to know yourself. A lot of times people want to get to know other people, but they don't even know them themselves. How can you get to know somebody truly if you don't know yourself? And that's something that, causes us to be in unhealthy relationship and just be in relationships where you feel like you're giving more than you're getting because you don't know what you like. You don't know. So you basically take whatever somebody throw at you. Your lonely season is that time for you to assess what you like and get to know yourself on a deeper level. If you want to start a business, your lonely season is that time for you to actually put pen to paper, jot down your ideas because there's no noise. You can jot down your ideas, jot down your game plan, jot down a vision board. Think about actually what you want to do. Okay, point number 2 is turn your dreams into small goals. So, during your discovery period where you're thinking about what you want, maybe again, I use business as an example because I just love business. I think, when you're in your lonely season, that's the best time for you to come up with a side hustle, an idea to do something that you always wanted to do, maybe a new hobby or something. So once you've established what you want, let's say for example, if that is, starting a side hustle, turn your big goals into small goals, right? And basically create a roadmap on how you can get there and take one step every day. They always say, one step a day is gonna get you to your destination versus you just being stagnant and not doing anything at all. So definitely, set your dreams, establish them, and create like a roadmap on how you can get there. You can do this during your lonely season. So thing number 3 is to celebrate your little wins. Guys, even if it's small, for me, I've made it such a habit that I'm celebrating everything. I'm a celebratory person. I like to celebrate whether it's something big that I've achieved or something very, very small, because when you celebrate everything, you actually make place or make way for other blessings to come into your life. And I know I say that very simple, but it is true. When you celebrate things like, I don't know, maybe like I wake up this morning and I drank maybe 4 glasses of water. That's something small, but you can celebrate that. Celebrate it within yourself. Be proud of yourself. So definitely, what I would say, as you take steps towards your dreams, celebrate the little wins, celebrate them, and shed light on them, because again, it's gonna make way for the bigger ones. Okay, and so my last and final tip, which is number 4 on how to embrace your lonely season, is to love on yourself. It goes back to my point number 1, figuring out what you want. But your lonely season is time for you to tap into you. Pamper yourself, treat yourself, maybe go to a spa, maybe do some exercise, maybe watch a video, maybe read a book, maybe look at some motivational videos, things that are gonna make you happy inside. Maybe do some, meditation to reflect on you, and to know who you are, who you truly are. Go on a self-discovery journey. I'm telling you, this is definitely gonna help you, because one thing about lonely periods, or any period in life, they do not stick around. They do not stick around for too long. And as I said before, I crave lonely season, because is in that season you feel lonely, you feel like you're alone, but that's when I get most of my work done, when I'm going through a lonely season. And again, it will be hard. It would not be easy, because nobody likes to be alone. We were not created to be alone. I'm going back to the Bible. I'm Christian. When God made Adam, he said, it is not fit for him to be alone. So he made him a helpmate. And that's the reason why we have, partners, soulmates, friends, family, because we're not meant to be alone. But our lonely season is very, very, very crucial and very important for us to grow personally, so that we can show up. It's basically, just think of it as like a reset moment in your life, and just embrace that time when it comes, and don't look at it as a negative. Look at it as a time and period when your higher source, when God, can basically download new inventions, new ideas, and just new self-discovery for you. And so guys, if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much, so very much, for stopping by today. Comment in the comment section and let me know, let us all know what you do you in your lonely season. Tips that we can all share and have a great time. So cheers to you guys. Enjoy your holidays, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.